Weed, grass, Mary Jane, Woody Harrelson's fall harvest. Call it whatever you want, but we can all agree that marijuana is a hot-button issue. Whether it should be legalized or not is a question more hotly debated than which Kardashian sister is the most useless. But before we all start waving a pot leaf flag and forcing our friends to listen to 311, we should probably ask ourselves, why shouldn't marijuana be legal? Currently, the issue of marijuana legalization is under debate in Nevada, California, Arizona, Maine, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Vermont, Ohio, Michigan, and Connecticut, and is seriously being considered in Canada. Really? Those squares? Alright. Many optimistic stoners believe that legalization will become a reality. But will it even be reality? Whoa. Anyway, the argument against marijuana legalization that always comes up is, and who better than alarmist baby boomers who must be wondering why their own kids don't call anymore? The fact of the matter is, we need to keep pot out of the hands of minors. A simple way to do this would be to regulate marijuana in a similar fashion to alcohol, not allowing its sale to anyone under the age of 21. But of course, that would require legalization, and we can't have kids exposed to weed on store shelves. They'll just have to keep stealing it from their parents. That is, if they even want to. Study after study has shown that marijuana use is dropping in teenagers, and that legalization does not necessarily increase use in young people, even if it would make them look as cool as Willie Nelson. Of course, marijuana legalization also has many other disadvantages. If the government taxed marijuana like it taxed alcohol and cigarettes, they would have so much extra revenue, they wouldn't even know what to spend it on. What if they spent it on the wrong things? Could you live with that? It's way too risky. I mean, look at Colorado. In 2015, they collected over $85 million in tax revenue from marijuana alone. They made so much money, they had to start giving it back. How embarrassing. So perhaps it's best to leave the production and sale of marijuana in the hands of criminals, and not cute cartoony criminals like the Cookie Crisp burglar. More like the kind that hang severed heads on road signs outside Mexico City. Now those are professionals. Besides, do you want to take this man's livelihood away? Of course you don't. Then again, if people are free to drink, free to smoke cigarettes, and free to eat KFC Double Downs at every meal, why can't they be free to smoke marijuana? Because it's illegal, that's why, and we have to respect all laws, especially when they make no sense. So maybe the world will change and we can all hotbox the atmosphere together, or maybe everything will stay the same, and we'll just have to keep asking, why shouldn't marijuana be legal?